Hey everyone, it's Denny again. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to be talking over some pre-recorded gameplay. But basically, the SP update has dropped, and with new content, means we have more stuff to spend our resources on. This video is going to be about Tier 3 resources, as we're going to need them in a lot of unit promotions. And I'm going to talk about where you can save some here and there. So first off, what are Tier 3 resources? Those are going to be your teeth, your bars, your gears, and your skulls. There's also the chemical vials, but those aren't in the game yet, so we're just going to ignore them. You primarily get them through various encounters, and I'll detail as I go through the video where exactly you get each one. But you do also get some from missions. It's not a huge amount, but it can help out in the early game. First off, let's talk about teeth. You get those from animal encounters, for example, your boars, your mammoths, your raptors, and the primary use for them is recruiting, healing, and promotion of your animal units. For most animal units, their recruitment costs can go down with a higher level animal pen, and at level 8 is where you'll see all the recruitment costs for the animals go down uh, by at least one tooth. You will see the most benefit at a level 10 animal pen, and it's not very expensive, so you could do that, and you'll see some of the teeth requirement for animals drop by 2 or 3. For healing cost, all of them cost 2 at the start, and you just need a level 3 hospital to drop them all down to 1. And it's going to be a trend going forward that a lot of these units require 2 tier 3 resources to heal, and you can drop that down to 1 with just a level 3 healing building. Next up is bars. You do primarily get those through Sovereign Navy encounters, but since now we have access to higher rank units, we can start doing the Armored Construct, and you can get a ton from there. You can also get from Port City, but it's only like a 10% chance once a day, so it's not really a reliable way to farm. And you do get a decent amount through the missions. They're used primarily in the recruitment of units like the Field Agent, your Raptor battleships, your snipers, and also the construction of the Spec Ops Center. However, the Spec Ops Center might not be worth it. BNTO made a video on it, and you can watch that. You also use bars for healing of all those units, and they're actually used for many unit promotions as well, even for units that don't require tier 3 resources. So even something like the Trooper requires bars to promote. And while you might not want to promote all those units like the Trooper at first, they do give a very large XP bonus. So once we get our level cap increase, promoting all these various units might be a good way to farm XP. For training costs, a lot of these units don't require a ton of bars, so you won't see that much benefit from recruitment cost decreases. But there are a few that you can get for cheaper, like the Raptor battleships and snipers. You can drop them down by 1. Just like with the teeth, the healing cost for a lot of these units is just 2. I think it's 3 for the battleship, but like with the animals, you just need a level 3 healing building and they'll all drop down to 1. So the best place to save your bars would be in those healing costs. So make sure to just get those healing buildings up to level 3. Next we have gears. Like bars, you get them from Sovereign Navy encounters, the Armored Construct, and you do, like with Port City, have a small chance of getting it from helping at Recoil Ridge. You use them mostly in recruitment of some of the vehicle units, like the Tank Killer, and you also use them for promotion for a lot of different units, like the bars. And like with bars, the easiest way to save with them is on healing cost. You can save a few gears through a really high level vehicle factory, but the cost for upgrading the vehicle factory to those levels might not be accessible for everyone. Finally, we have skulls, and you get those primarily through Raider and Reef Bandit encounters. Reef Bandit encounters are usually more numerous than the random Raider ones, but they are generally harder. And the primary use for them right now is to build the Raider training camp and the recruitment of the Raider units. You don't actually need them for unit promotions. The Raider units actually need bars rather than skulls, which is kind of odd. But because of the relatively high cost of skulls of the Raider units, they do see a big benefit from the recruitment cost decreases. And like I mentioned before, you really only need a level 3 healing building to start saving on those healing costs. So yeah, that's an overview of the tier 3 resources, how to get them, where to save them. I do want to do more guide videos like this in the future. For example, one for how to maximize your population, especially when you're not using nanopod buildings, so you're pretty population limited. But next video should be another let's play. Since now have leveled up my battleships and my buoys, should be able to breeze through the rest of the naval encounters, and hopefully we'll do the dreadnought soon. So yeah, stay tuned for next time.